This good? It's bright in here.
Is it okay?
Hi, I'm Gary. I'm 23 years old. Actually, no, I'm 24. No, I maybe 25. I'm not sure. I'm like one of those Chinese basketball players, or one of those Cuban baseball players. We weren't privileged enough to have birth certificates, so we'll never really know how old we are.
Dude, you were born in Anaheim.
Excuse me?
You were born in Anaheim, and your birth certificate says you're 24. I've got a copy of it right here.
You know what? Why don't you do this interview? No, I'm serious. Why don't you come and why don't you do this interview? Take my seat. This seat can be yours. Why don't you come and take my seat?
Hi, I'm Katrina. I'm 21, going on 22, and I'm getting married. Yay! I'm really excited. I'm really pumped. Look, here's my ring. I always imagined myself having a 3-carat princess cut. But Gary's kind of poor, so, and I think he might have sold a pint of blood for it, so I guess I'm happy with it. Until he can get me a bigger one in 3 years.
3 years? She seriously said 3 years.
Yeah, so it's gonna be this huge diamond with 10 little ones surrounding it, and then platinum band, obviously. It's gonna be so heavy I can't lift my left hand, so we're gonna have to hire someone, to do all the housework, to buy the groceries, to cook, clean, do the garden, dress me, wash me, and braid my back hair, the usual.
Three years?
How'd we first meet? It was at this Christian conference for the Ivy League schools, and we were introduced by a mutual friend.
I said, "Hi, I'm Gary," and she said, "Hi, I'm Katrina," and I said, "That, my dear lady, is an unfortunate and unbefitting misnomer for such a beauty as yourself. Unless, of course, it is referring to the hurricane of emotion that is rushing through me right now because I have been captured by the radiance and purity of your beautiful visage."
That's not what happened. I'm gonna set the record straight. He said, "Hi, my name is Gary," and I said, "Hi, my name is Katrina," and he says, "Oh, that sucks." And that's how it went down.
We started dating way back in November. It was cold. It was wet. We needed a cuddle buddy to help keep ourselves warm. A pretty normal reason to get into a relationship, really. Our first date was in a Dunkin' Donuts in Rockland, Massachusetts. She looks really good with powdered sugar around her mouth and custard cream dripping down her chin. It's it's seriously quite a turn on.
Yeah, he used to come down to Providence a lot. I'm not really sure when he found time to work, but I was convinced that he was asking his students to travel an hour just to meet with him. He was also always hanging out with a friend of mine named Phil Tall, a guy from Kentucky, wore wife beaters, owned a gun, chewed on straw. You know the type. They were always together doing stuff. They called it man stuff, but I'm pretty sure it was just shopping and pedicures. Come to think of it, I'm not sure when Phil ever worked either.
We dated for like 5 weeks before I popped the question, before I proposed. And then suddenly everyone was like, Dang, Gina, that's so fast. Are you like sure? How do you know? Is she pregnant? You guys are so young. You guys are so poor. How can you pay for the wedding? How do you know she's not really a man? Blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, please. 5 weeks, plenty of time. I know everything there's to know about her, and we're perfect for each other. I had you going there for a second, didn't I? Right? Right? Not that callous. I don't rush into things. It was more like 2.5 months before I proposed. And it was mutual.
Peter. His middle name is Peter.
He doesn't have a middle name.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. I guess I like to crochet when I have spare time. I like to paint, usually still life. I like to listen to opera. I love watching competitive chess. That's about it, really.
He's a different person when he's watching baseball, like completely different. It's actually pretty fascinating to watch. I don't think he realizes what he's like. There are a lot of weird facial expressions, made up words, flailing, screaming, and some pretty R-rated stuff.
Yeah, take that, Powerball. Yeah, you little punk. You want a little. Kat's brother. He's a nice kid. He's a cute kid. He's entertaining. He's just a little kid though. Yeah, he's like a little pet. He's a cute little pet. It's like a coochie coochie coo Vincent. A coochie coochie coo Vincent. Hey Vin. Hey. Oh.
Wait, what? Vincent strangled Gary? Vin! Vin!
What?
Vin, did you strangle Gary?
Yeah.
What? You strangled my fiance?
Yeah.
Yeah! Nicely done, V! High five! Chest bump! Ow!
Vincent is the coolest, most handsomest, most awesomest dude ever. Any girl would be lucky to have him, and he's the greatest brother-in-law any guy could wish to have, and I will treat him ridiculously well. He spelled ridiculously wrong.
What did you say?
Nothing, sweetheart.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Don't mess with me. You don't own me. I don't see a second ring on this finger yet.
She gave me love, 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 crazy. She gave me love, 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 crazy.
Help.
What are you doing?
Nothing, dear.